Hello crafters, and welcome to day 6 of your Raise Room Stitch Along for the crochet bag. Today we are going to be working on the crochet part of our handles. I've made one here already and I'm going to show you how to make another one. So all we're going to do for our handle is get a slip knot on our hook, like so. And then we are going to chain 7. Okay, so we've got a chain of 7. Now we are going to do a half double crochet in the 3rd chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, that would be that one, and a half treble means yarn over, put your hook into where you want your stitch to be, hook the yarn, pull it through to the front, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So we're going to do that along 5 times. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now just to clarify, I'm doing this on the same sized hook that I used for making the squares of the bag now. So I've come away from the 5, which I was using yesterday for joining, and I'm back on the 4mm hook. And that's how wide my strap is going to be. If you wanted your strap to be any wider, you would just do a few extra chains on that foundation chain. So when I did 7 chains, you could try 8 or 9 and then work from there. And then you'd have however many stitches in the width of your strap as was relevant to how many chains you started off with. So from here, at this point, once you've done your 5 first half trebles in the first row, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn, and then go back along in every stitch, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, to make up 5 half trebles again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into the last one. You need to make sure that you are definitely doing the same amount of stitches on every row, otherwise your strap is going to get wider or thinner and that's not going to work great. So we're going to want to make sure that each row we just double check we've done the amount of, so for example with this one I'm going to be checking each row that I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches in every row. And obviously if you start off with 7, then you'll be putting 5 half doubles in each row. If you were to start off with an extra chain, then you would have an extra half treble in each row, but just making sure you've got the same number in each row. So I'll show you that one more time. So 1, 2, turn, and then all the way along again for 5 half trebles. And there we go. So you're just going to keep on going until your strap is as long as you want it to be. So rather than tell you it in rows, because your tension might be slightly different to mine, so your however many rows you do might work out a slightly different size strap to however many I do, what I will say instead is to make sure that your strap is at least 22 inches long, or 55 centimeters. That will make it so that your strap should just about go on your shoulder. So with the first bag that I made, this one here, These straps are a tiny bit shorter, which means I can wear it on my shoulder, but I feel like if I'm going to put it on my shoulder, I'd like it to be I'd like the straps to be a little bit longer than they are on this one. So I've gone a little bit longer than I did on the first bag that I made. So for this one, I've made them 21.5 inches. And another way that you can kind of test if your straps are going to be long enough for you, or long enough for how long you want them on your bag, you can pin them to your bag, and you could pin them about here. So you're going to lose about an inch on each one for when we join it to our bag. We're not joining it to our bag today. We're going to line them first and then join them as part of joining the lining tomorrow. So if you are going to test it on your bag by pinning it to the bag and just seeing if the strap is the right sort of size that you want it, then just pin them about an inch into the bag. Yeah. So once you've made one of those and you're happy with the size of it, just do the exact same thing again, because you're going to want 2 handles on your bag. And once you've done that, so once you get to the end, you literally just fasten off as you would with any crochet. And then once you've done that, you're going to sew the ends in on your straps. So you want 2 straps with the ends sewn in, ready for tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to be lining our straps, lining our bag, and putting it all together. So I'll look forward to seeing you back here then. Keep on sharing your pictures. Make sure that you join the Raise Room Crafters Facebook group for any support and inspiration on this pattern and for future patterns as well. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for lining on day 7.